So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Keeps down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
On defense, the Nuggets, they defeated Indiana in their last game.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
Westbrook against Nelson. Durant in the corner. Adams right side. It's stolen by Harris. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And Fareed the bucket on the assist from Gallinari.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And it's Westbrook again missing. Clark. This offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Roberson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Stolen by Fareed. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's Harris off the drive. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Adams dishes to Westbrook. Traps in the tray. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook against Nelson. And there's the pass to Jokic. Back to Nelson. Beyond the arc. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carry the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
And so here's Denver. The Thunder making the shot. Screen by Fareed. Nelson, the pass to Fareed. He kicks it to Gallinari. And he gets it to go. Gallinari's got his second basket of the night. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Roberson. Pass to Adams. Outside for Durant. A second chance effort. Shots good by Ibaka.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Nelson against Westbrook. Nelson outside. Pass to Fareed. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Roberson, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Fareed, following the score by Oklahoma City. Nelson kicks to Fareed. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Roberson. Guarded by Nelson. Got a hand on it. Pass to Fareed. Shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Barton. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Here's Arthur. No luck. Great D that time from Durant. Now the Thunder with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run goal.
Dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Well, perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Mudiay, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead. So we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
And how about Mudiay, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age.
Morrow, that's a two-pointer. Gets to the corner and buries it. Morrow's got his first points of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The Nuggets trail by 5. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. Denver shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Mudiay. Not a lot of room. Screen by Nurkic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Nuggets shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Emmanuel Mudiay taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Knocks it loose. Nurkic with the steal. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he punches the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, he say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Will Barton is out there with Arthur. And it's Jameer Nelson. And it's Foy in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now, here is Nelson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It is last touched by Cantor. Gallinari, he's checked in for Randy Ford. And then for Oklahoma City, Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. No coverage that time. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing Really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And that one's good. Barton. Oklahoma City leading by 7. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Roberson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots, and they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Fareed, no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Nelson dishes to Gallinari. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. The Thunder pull it in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Westbrook. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Durant subbed in for Waiters. And Roberson gets to Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Mudiay is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 17. He feeds it to Gallinari. They need this. And it's good on the way in. Gallinari's got 6 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Ibaka, the pass to Roberson. And stolen by Harris. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. To the middle, here's Westbrook. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, and Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Payne, he's checked in for the Thunder. Denver shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Now here's Mudiay. He's covered by Westbrook. Screen by Fareed. Here's Gallinari. Shot misses. Nice D from Durant.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him. mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing. Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Denver. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Collison's out there. Moutier dishes to Fareed. Out to Gallinari. Durant with the steal. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here's Moutier following the shot by Kevin Durant. Nice shot by Foye. Foye's got his first basket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Westbrook kicks to Collison. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
1 second left, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jameer, what kind of adjustments are you guys looking to execute when you come back out for the second half?
We have to execute our defensive scheme a little better and a lot, but at the same time, we have to make it tough on them when they're passing the ball.
Jameer, thank you. Guys, sometimes it's not about what you do, but how you do it.
Thank you, Doris.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, first of all, Ernie, they were atrocious on the boards. Getting tough on the glass has got to be the first thing they address. There is no way they can come back into the game unless they show more fight in the paint. If not, Ernie, they're going to be barbecue chicken.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That one misses.
You know, Kenneth Faried was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Gallinari, and it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And here's Nelson following Russell Westbrook's 3. Harris a screen on Westbrook. Nelson, the pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. That's 7 points for Gary Harris.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on them in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in. It's stolen by Adams. A solo fast break. Jumps up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's Barton following the score by Oklahoma City. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook with a wide open look. Again, Oklahoma City.
This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Here's Nurkic. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Nelson outside. Arthur sets the pick for Nelson. Denver needs to get off his shot. Martin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Cantor. Takes it off the glass. Cantor's got his first basket of the night. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low, here's Barton. To halt the run, Morrow with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And stolen by Harris. Barton kicks to Nelson. There's the triple, and he gets it to go. Nelson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
The dish to Ibaka. Shot from 12. Again, Oklahoma City.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now, here is Nelson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. That's good. Arthur's got his first bucket in this one. And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
Yeah, it was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. I mean, he's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter.
Harris, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And they'll keep possession. Hits, got that one from Nurkic. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. And the basket by Morrow.
Anthony Morrow.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Nelson kicks to Nurkic. In this one, Oklahoma City's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
That's good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Jusuf Nurkic, really a big, good-looking.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
16, then traded to Denver, as you indicated. His sheer size alone, 7 feet 280. That makes him a force on the glass.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Dion Waiters.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
They set the pick. Passes it to Jokic. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Excellent D from Cancer.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Oklahoma City's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Filling out the wings, it's Foy and Gallinari. Then it's Moutier, and it's Laverne in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And he gets the bucket.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Moutier with the ball, working on Payne. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you know, we're far enough away from the 2013 draft where we can start to get a feel for just how strong it was. Initial feeling was it was a weak draft, but there have been some gems coming out of it of late.
The free throw good from Moutier. And for the 2013 draft class, not sure if there are going to be a lot of all-stars from that class, but there are quite a bit of rotational players that are effective.
And Kevin, listen, there's still a chance to see a couple of all-stars emerge from the class, as there are some elite talents that just need time to grow. And overall, there weren't too many complete misses. Almost every lottery pick is a rotation player at this point.
Here's Jokic. Feeds it to Laverne. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Collison.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morrow, no good.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Dion Waiters' injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Guys, I got an update from head athletic trainer of the Thunder. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. Injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Here's Payne, and there's another one for the Thunder. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside, that's good from Mudiay on the assist by 4. 11 points for Emmanuel Mudiay.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Denver. Miller kicks to Foy. Mudiay with the basket. Mudiay's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And speaking of NBA parity, it's impossible to go from last to first in a single year, but it can happen in a 3-year span.
And that's all you really want from a fan's perspective, hope. To illustrate the parity, all 4 teams in the conference finals from last year were different from the year before.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
All right. They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Laverne.